Hi guys, welcome back to Tammy V-Logs, and today I am conditioning old white Sculpey. Yeah, I have had this stuff forever. I'm surprised it just doesn't crumble and fall apart, but it doesn't. And so I'm just going to sit here and condition a couple, and maybe that'll be a future video for you down the line, but we're going to try to make something out of this stuff. It holds no detail whatsoever. Honestly, it's like trying to sculpt with cream cheese, and I don't know what we're going to come up with. I thought about, and I have not Googled or YouTubed this yet, but can you use this as a mold wall? You know, like if I wanted to cast like a two-part mold. Do you know if you can use white Sculpey to use that as a mold to add plaster or silicone or something to? I don't know. I don't know if it has sulfur in it. I know sulfur reacts in some cases to some, molding compounds. But in the meantime, until I figure that out, I'm going to try to make something with this. So stay tuned. You might find a video of me trying to experiment with that down the road. Other than that, I just wanted to come on and just have a little chit chat, see what's going on, and catch you up on my life. Still on unemployment. I got my next review, which is my third review, July 11th, so I'm hoping, I honestly am just hoping that I have another 4 weeks. I have absolutely no job prospects whatsoever. I have actively been looking because I don't know how long, sorry about that ear thing, I don't know how long I actually have, and I really have to find a job pretty soon. I really do. No, I'm not making a killing on my Etsy shop as I thought I would. So that's not going to save me from having to go back to a full-time job here soon. And by many of the subscribers that I watch, I am not alone. so I don't feel so bad. But I really thought, that I could maybe make this work in the time that I was on unemployment. And I sadly fooled myself, so I am going to have to try to go back to a full-time job. Plus, there's a few things that came up over the last couple of weeks. One being my gutters. I have a back gutter here in the back of my house. I cannot reach with my ladder. I have a huge, I think it's 13-foot ladder, 14, 15, I don't remember. But it's about that much too short to get to my roof line. It hits, but it hits under the eaves, so I can't get my gutter cleaned, and the water's running over, it's running down into the ground, and it's getting into my basement. So I've got like a little makeshift keep the water out of my basement thing outside, but it's very unattractive, and I really have to get some extra money because I just don't have it on unemployment to take care of these little emergency things that come up. So that's another reason why I reluctantly am going to have to get another job. But it is what it is. I mean, what can you do? So that's that part of the life. Second part of the life is I've been really creative here the last few days. I've been giving myself little challenges, like things I want to do, like going down the road. I want to make reborn dolls. I know they can be a little creepy. I know, I can see that, but my twist will be like more on the cartoony comic book realm of reborn dolls. Like for me, if anybody's familiar with like The Little Endless by Jill Thompson, she's a comic book artist who worked on Sandman, Scary Godmother, she did a series of little versions of The Endless, which is Neil Gaiman Sandman, like Delirium, Morpheus, Death, so on. But she did the small versions of them, and she did like babies, and they're called Little Endless. Google it, they're adorable. But that's kind of the idea that I want to do. Like, think Pebbles from the Flintstones, like a baby. Like if you could have like a little real life Pebbles, like made out of silicone, but it was Pebbles. But you could move her arms and legs, and she felt like a real baby, and she was weighted like a real baby. Wouldn't that be adorable? Wouldn't it just be adorable and have your own little pebbles. So that's kind of the area that I'm going into. For me personally, to have like a real somber town kid. If you've ever watched Rankin and Bass's Santa Claus is Coming to Town, and when he's sitting around the fountain, if you sit on my lap today, a kiss, a toy is a price you'll pay, and the little kids come and sit on his lap, and that little girl with the dark hair and the bangs, oh, I love her so much. So if I could have like a little tiny feeling real somber town kid with the eyes, I would love it. Just so love it. So that's kind of my thought process behind that, and that's what I want to do. So with that in mind, I have been giving myself those little challenges. One of my challenges was to see if I could sculpt a reborn doll. Okay, so this is my, and please be kind, because I know she's got a little bit of a Barbara Bush, George Washington vibe to her, but she is my first attempt ever at doing it, and this is her right here. She's made out of polymer clay. I know, her nose is very Carl Malden, can't help that, but she's my first. That's her hair, and this is where she gets her Barbara Bush, George Washington. Of course, she does have a little hat hair. It actually looked a little better with, that definitely was a Carl Malden, wasn't it? So that's why she's got her hat on. But anyway, she's made entirely out of polymer clay. Her little arm, she's got, like, I would say, I don't know, 3/4 maybe arms. She's got a little bit of a shoulder made out of cloth. But that's her. I'm sorry my light keeps going in and out. I know her proportions are like way off, because I think her legs need to be a ton bigger. I think maybe her body's too long. But anyway, this is one of my, just do it. Just see if you can do it. I think her feet are precious though. That's her little fat rolls on her legs and ankles. See there? It's her little feetses. Her hands are atrocious, by the way, but I try to give her little fat rolls right there. That's her little knee. This is my attempt at reborning. I don't know how many of you are familiar with that process, but it is to give the dolls, like, ooh, hello, a real look. Let me see if I can find one. I don't know if it's rubbed off by now. I don't think I see it. Anyway, I tried to give her veins on her leg. I don't know if you can even see them on her feet. Sometimes you can see. I tried to give her veins like on the top of her toes and around her ankles. This leg right here, I think I pushed my finger into or something. It's definitely got a, ugh. So that's where we are. That's kind of what I've been doing this last week, is trying to give myself little challenges, and this was one of them, because down the road I want to make little dolls like these, and for my first attempt, honestly, be honest, she's not that bad. She's not that, I mean, she's not adorable. Nobody's going to be proud and showing pictures out of their wallet of her, but I think she's cute, and she moves, and she's got a little weighted butt. This is her butt, by the way. Right there. She's got a little cloth body. That's her little cloth butt. She can actually move and wear a diaper. She just lost her hat, so she's very unattractive right now. But yeah, that's her. I don't know. That's my idea right now. I love making dolls for some reason. I don't know what it is. I like making them. I think it comes from all the childhood cartoons I watched, and just wanting to have them, like, to be real. And I think that's why I want to go down that road of making my own, like, real silicone dolls. And believe me, that's a process, and it's not cheap, which brings us right back to, I need to get a job to get some money, because I really want to experiment with them, and to have your own Pebbles doll, just to hold and feel, and I think it would just be adorable. And there's so many more, like, cartoon characters that I would love to have. If you're familiar with Warner Brothers and the Hansel and Gretel kids, those little fat chubby, I would love to have a real feeling Hansel and Gretel. That would be so everything. Or, what is it, Billy Dreamer, the one who always dreamed like these huge fantasy things in his bedroom. That would be another one that would be just adorable to have as a real life. Now I know those are licensed characters, believe me, I know. So I'd have to come up with my own versions, you know, but based on that type of a style. I think you can understand where I'm coming from. I just think it would be cute to have them like that. So yeah, that's where I'm at. That's the update. Not much else going on. I think I'm straying too far from me. I don't know if that makes any sense. If you saw the video that I uploaded today, my last comic and my new daughter, there's a doll in there that's based on a drawing that I did years ago, and that is the doll that's got the most feedback on my Facebook page of any of the ones I've posted. And it's the one that's most like me. It's a little bit more gothic. It's a little bit more, I don't know, Tammy. and so I think maybe the dolls that I have done through Spoonflower, while I love the concept of doing them through Spoonflower and having them printed and then just come back and sew them up, I think they're not me. I think I need to like reevaluate my strategy, because I'm trying to stay more mainstream and try to appeal to a broader audience, and what I really need to do is just be me and let those people come, because there's a doll designer called Junker Jane that I love, and look at her dolls. She makes voodoo dolls and witches and things like that, but they're gorgeous, and she sells at galleries and all that kind of thing. So I think I just really need to sit down and evaluate my strategy at this, be more true to myself. Let me know. Look at the video from yesterday. I know I posted maybe some dolls that I did back a couple of months ago. Check them out. See what you think. See which ones you like better, and let me know. I don't know. That's it. And then I still have, I'm staring right at them right now, my retro dolls, that I can't let that go either. I somehow have got to figure out how to get those breastises on those dolls to work so they can look good in 1950s fashion. So, it's so much. But that's where I'm coming from. I just want to kind of give you guys an update and let you know what's going on the job hunt. Seriously, on the job hunt right now. Hopefully I'll be back to work in August. I don't know. So we'll see. I want to thank you guys for all the comments that you posted on my videos. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I enjoy every one of your channels, by the way. All the ones that comment, I'm pretty much subscribed to you guys, and I just want to say thank you for everything that you do. I am so enjoying all of your tutorials on how you're doing things, all of your time management that you're trying to achieve, because I'm struggling myself, and I'm home all day. I don't have anything to do, and I still struggle with time management. So, okay, we're long. We're almost at 14 minutes, so I gotta get this video edited, and like, subscribe, comment, whatever. And I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow, and we'll do like a Sculpey video and see what we can come up with, okay? So, thank you guys very much, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.